Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's the second down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Achane. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, Achane. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
12 more yards. That's another Dolphins.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Queen on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbroo. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, here's Scatterbroo. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. Santos' kick is up and through. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. Well, they had the great field position to start that opening drive. They only get 3 out of it, but still they get 3. So maybe kind of a win for the offense, Charles, and kind of a win for the defense as well.
Yeah, I would say win-win seems to sum the whole thing up because where that ball was placed to start, that's tough on a defense, and they held them to 3. Now, if you're the offense, you're thinking to yourself, how do we open up the playbook later on in this game and turn this 3 into 6s down the stretch?
Mayfield and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged, at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's Williams. And this one's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
To throw, Williams. That's caught. Davis Allen. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Inaudible here to get a new look. They'll go. Here's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
10 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. The quick slant caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Achane will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Santos with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Dolphins 10, Panthers nothing. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Mayfield. Flush to his right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Touchdown, Carolina. Michael Pittman, 61 yards. And the Panthers are back within a score. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
And the Dolphins first down.
Here's Williams. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to give it to Ridley. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Second and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Well, a tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing, Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Mayfield now. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Mayfield looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive action speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Brian Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. From the gun, Mayfield. Incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And that's a hard-earned yard there as he takes a pretty good jolt at the end of that one. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Well, just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. This one caught by Ridley. He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 51 yards. And the Dolphins have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Mayfield to throw it. The toss here completed to Pittman. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Carolina.
Now Mayfield. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
13 yards.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Mayfield with it once more. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. A handoff now for Pacheco. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 5.
17-yard line.
Again, it's Pacheco. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Panthers have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a first down. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. To the air, Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Achane gets it from the gun. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Dolphins on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Williams. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Cam Scatteroo, 47 yards. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Santos with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Panthers 20. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's 2nd down. Here's Pacheco once again. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
First down, Carolina.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd down and 3. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete.
Mayfield's pass.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Panthers.
Mayfield. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts
2 yards
as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Here's Baker. eluding the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Now Mayfield. They'll roll him out right.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
One last shot for Mayfield here. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Dolphins are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. But Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position for that final play, had a decent look toward the end zone, but ultimately picked off, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, they gave themselves a great opportunity, didn't they? They'll replay that snap over and over. But sometimes you just have to give